ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
First, I would like to say thank you to all the leaders of UAE and all the concerned authorities for providing us like such an environment where businesses and entrepreneurs are excelling.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Peers of Union, where every conversation uncovers a new peers of insights, leadership and success from the heart of the UAE. And today we are talking about Al Khail Transport, one of the best name on the country's the trusted transportation provider, delivering staff, school, labor and customized mobility solutions that has been booked with modern fleet, professional drivers and the philosophy about driving around safety, reliability and care for every passengers on board. So let's welcome with me the CEO and the founder of Al Khail Transport, Ms.Tooba Maqwani. Welcome to Peers of Union, Ms.Tooba.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me on this.
Thank you so much for joining us today at Peers of Union. Ms.Tooba, if you could please start the episode by introducing yourself on a personal and a professional level.
Sure. As far as my professional journeys, academic journey is concerned, I am a business graduate. I have done business administration, majors in supply chain management, followed by a master's in international human resource management. And these two disciplines gave me a strong understanding of, logistics, marketing, people management, and that has become the foundation for my entrepreneurial journey. And as far as my professional journey is concerned, I have done many freelance projects internationally, considering those disciplines I'm masters in. And then I was fortunate enough to get married to a person who has an entrepreneurial mindset. And my husband, Mr. Shahid Maqbool, is a founder of Al Khail Transport. He established that in 2021 when he found, gap in a market. It was a real problem at that point in time. So he came up with a solution. The problem was like there are, transportation industry is vast, but it's quite unorganized. So there are good transporters, transport providers, but they charge premium prices and they do not have backup vehicle when anything acted up. So he decided, he took it as a chance, and he came up with a platform where it was a technology driven platform where he decided to bring all the good transport provider with the premium services. Our focus was technology and good quality services, and then the platform provide a good services to the customer and cater their demand. So yeah, that was it.
So where did he get that inspiration from to open Al Khail Transport?
Inspiration was behind was the gap, the market gap. It was an inspiration for him. He's a tech person. He has to work on technology and websites and all. So he got to know that there is no online presence for transportation, a good online presence for transportation companies who provide good services, catered services for the customers, and they struggle to find a good transportation providers. So that was actually the motivation for him to start a company. So he built a very well established website there, and we had to we meet a lot of, and I took over when we got married. I took over this business, and I though I had a I was a procurement side person, so I started to procure all the transportation provider, a good transportation providers. And then now we have just acquired one of the biggest transportation provider who do not have online visibility at that point in time. So we have just acquired them. They had around 150 fleets, modern fleets. Asad Gohar name. Now they lie under Al Khail Transport. So yeah, that's what was the motive behind that. And now we are providing, beyond expectations, a good services to the customer. And they're very well satisfied with us.
So which cities do you cover?
Throughout the UAE, even we provide cross-border transportation as well when needed, like Oman, Qatar, Bahrain. Yeah, we do that.
And who would book that services?
Mostly the tourists who came to visit UAE. Tourists, all the companies for labor transport. We have a vast, we are focusing on passenger transport because we had to face some challenges initially, because we were providing caravans initially. But the thing is, we weren't able to meet the demand. It was a lot of demand, but due to the it requires a lot of kind of inspection. And then if people are not we are not able to cater the demand, it's miscommunication with the people. So we do not have a lot of RVs, caravans. So we decided that we should have to focus on one niche, which is passenger transport. So yeah, that was the niche. And we have a really successful projects we have worked with, we have catered. And we are providing labor transport, if we have any IPL or season of cricket or footballs going on. So we provide transportation for that, for all the GITEX projects. We have done many good biggest projects as well.
So you mentioned that you had some challenges and obstacles. Tell me more about these stuff.
Yeah, initially we were trying to cater all the demands, all types of transportation, may it be the passenger transport, and other than that cooling vans, and for the we were not we do not have a lot of people for that. We need quite trained people, well equipped people for our business. We couldn't compromise, right? So we have provided that. But all when we got to know that we wouldn't be able to meet the requirement altogether, because we have a lot of inquiries regarding passenger transport. So we decided to set the niche first, and then we will, of course, later on we will grow. And we are looking forward to invest in the technology and operation experiences. So of course we are working on it. We'll expand later on, inshallah.
How long did it take Al Khalid Transport to be recognized as one of the most trusted transportations in the UAE, and to gain this client's trust?
See, what we believe, that we have to provide what customer wants. We have to work around the customer's need. So what we do, basically, the mechanism we follow is we understand the customer's need properly, and we begin to understand their objectives, their passenger volume, their schedule, their destination, and their service expectation, what they are expecting from us. And we decide and we provide them accordingly. The transport, we provide them vehicle of start from economic cars to luxurious cars, Mercedes Benz and BMW, and all the luxury. And also we have a latest model vehicles available, well equipped, very clean. And after every tour we have to they go for inspection in our dedicated garage as well. So yeah.
And you do even offer one-to-one services, for example, picking up from the airport, dropping off, and such on.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do as well. But we it should be around 2 to 3 passengers, because we have a luxury car, for we chauffeur services as well. But the main focus was, if you want transport from airport, we do facilitate that. But for that we provide highest, for their baggage and for that, yes, we do cater them as well.
And how many, let's say, the number of the cars and the vans and the buses you got?
150 for the time being. 150 fleet we have available. As I told you, we were platform before. Now we have acquired Asad Gohar, who has the biggest fleet, have a modern fleet. So it is around 150 for the time being, considering like buses, highest mini buses, vans, and all. Yeah.
Yes, this is a big number. This shows how much like you've been working hard in order to get such a number. And if you would say how many clients you have like satisfied until now? How, like, what's the percentage wise?
Percentage wise, repeated customers, you mean? Like,
yes.
We, of course, we have like
how many orders you have done since you established Al Khalil since 2021?
Since 2021 we have a lot, when after like when we established the company, we had faced like 300 to 400 inquiries were generated there were times like, then we had people for that. We have sources, the right people for that. So we have like 60%, 50 to 60% our loyal customer, repeated customer, because labor buses, they have projects, they always prefer good services, on time services. So if let's suppose if any uncertainty came up, first of all, we have very experienced drivers who know how to they're well equipped, they know how to deal with such situation. But we have we provide another vehicle within a 30 to 40 minutes. So yeah, this is how we work.
Yes. And how do you always make sure in such an industry, safety and reliability is one of the most important factors? So how do you always make sure that safety and reliability are always met to the standards day-to-day basis?
Of course, safety and security is our, first priority. And as I told you, all of our vehicles go for, inspection and maintenance within our dedicated garage, and they then go for cleaning, and they well equipped with we do provide free water bottles and tissues in every vehicle that we provide, and we have trained our drivers as well. If any uncertainty or anything came up, so you should be well equipped. You do not panic at that situation. You have to deal with such situation. So we make sure that everything is streamlined and smooth.
And what is the future plans for Al Khalil Transportation? What are you looking to do for the next few years as well?
In the next few years, our vision is to make Al Khail Transport one of the most leading transportation company in the UAE, and we are investing in the technology and our operation and customer. Of course, customer. We are more customer oriented. We have to satisfy our customer. So we are investing, and we are getting ourselves aligned with the market trend, because with the changing market trend, you have to keep yourself aligned with that. So this is what we are investing in it. We are investing in the technology. We will integrate technology with our systems, and it will be more smoother than before.
Inshallah, the money more.
Inshallah, yeah.
And as we come to the end of our episode, I want you to deliver a message to the young generation who would like to proceed into the same industry, or it's like a piece of advice. What would you tell them?
I would like to advise for those young entrepreneurs who are stepping into the business world, may it be the transport industry or any other industry. You need to find a real problem, a gap in the market. What is the problem that people are facing, and then come up with a unique solution. This is what the entrepreneurial mindset. And then if you'll go this way, success will achieve and success will follow you.
And Ms.Tooba as well. Lastly, could you please deliver a thank you message to the UAE leadership for making all of this success possible?
Yeah, of course. I would like to say thank you to all the leaders of UAE and all the concerned authorities for providing us like such an environment where businesses and entrepreneurs are excelling. They are contributing in the UAE growth. So, and I would appreciate their, infrastructure. Their vision is very broad, and I literally appreciate that. And I'm proud to be a part of UAE growth. Thank you.
Ms.Tooba, thank you so much for joining us today at Peers of Union. It's a pleasure listening to you and knowing your success story.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you so much. And to everyone watching us, stay tuned for another episode of Peers of Union. Every peel has a story, and next week another peel is waiting for you. Until then, take care and goodbye.
وطنهم سند لا تذكر